What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Bungie has introduced several quality of life adjustments in Season of the Deep, and one of the biggest changes that I've noticed so far is how Bungie is handling Guardians farming for exotic armor. In an era not too long ago, the only reliable source for Guardians to farm for exotics were to hit up Legendary and Master Law sectors, and farm those out until your fingers and mind went numb. That is, of course, with the exception of those special weeks where Nightfalls offered double rewards, because then Master and Grandmaster Nightfalls started to become pretty solid, albeit limited options. But now in Season of the Deep, we have a plethora of options to provide all Guardians with reliable sources to farm for exotic armor. Legend and Master Law sectors will continue to be a primary source for day-to-day exotic farming, since they allow Guardians to farm in a more condensed loot table. Bungie has made it easier for Guardians to see what the daily Law sector is. When hovering over your director, you can see a nice little Law sector icon next to the featured planet. Outside of the day-to-day exotic farming, Guardians are now able to complete playlist activity challenges to receive exotic engrams as a reward. These are the Vanguard playlist, Crucible playlist, and Gambit playlist. These follow the same suit as seasons past, where you have to complete 3 activities each week, but instead of getting a pinnacle loot drop, you'll get an exotic armor engram instead. And if the rest of the season is anything like this first week, the likelihood of you getting 2 engrams is extremely high. Between 3 different characters, this gives you 9 guaranteed exotic armor drops each and every week, just for playing the game. This may only last for Season of the Deep though, since we will have a new power level system added either next season or in Season 23, causing Bungie to realign their reward system once again. On top of this exotic armor source, Guardians can still participate in Vex incursions to receive exotic armor. These take place on Neomuna. They're essentially an over-glorified public event, and they rotate daily. The best days to farm Vex incursions will be when the terminal overload and the Vex incursions are both within the same zone. This way you can quickly refresh the load zone if the current server that you're in is inactive, or just at an earlier point in the Vex incursion that you'd rather not deal with. Legendary and Master Nightfalls are listed as having exotics as a common reward, but with these being 1830 plus activities that will undoubtedly take you just as much time, if not more time, to complete than a Lost sector would, it won't be as reliable of a source once completing those weekly challenges. Along with these continued sources to farm exotics, Bungie has provided Guardians with 3 new exotic armor quests for each character. One that's arc themed, one that's solar, and one that's void. You'll just need to visit Ikora at the bazaar in the tower and collect 3 quests on each character. These are fairly simple quests that require you to get light energy kills and then complete a Law sector before returning to Ikora to receive your one-time exotic armor reward. These new quests are designed to be just like the New Light exotic quests for the Arbalest and Sweet Business. It's unlikely that we would see different exotics than what's currently available, at least until we get to the Final Shape expansion. Bungie has introduced 3 new exotic armor pieces this season, one for each character, and these can be obtained and farmed for better rolls by completing Master and Legendary Law sectors. Titans get a new exotic chest piece, Warlocks get a new exotic helmet, and Hunters get new exotic arms. I've yet to be able to get any of these to drop myself, but let me know if you've gotten any of these new exotic armor pieces to drop and what your thoughts of them are, and what you think about Bungie's change in exotic rewards are. Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.